Obidient Mobilization Director resigns. Peter Obi abandoned us. The untold story they don't want you to hear. Something is happening inside the Obidient movement. Something nobody expected, and many still refuse to accept. The resignation of Monye, the Director of Mobilization, has sent shocking waves across Nigeria. Social media is burning. Supporters are confused. Critics are celebrating. And the movement's leadership is strangely silent. This is not just a resignation. This is a message, a warning, a cry from inside the movement that once shook the foundation of Nigeria's political space. This afternoon on Shinek TV, we break everything down. When Monye posted his resignation online, he tried to sound calm. He said he was stepping down as Director of Mobilization, not from the movement itself. But one line, one single line, ignited chaos. Abandoned, a word heavy with accusation, a word that suggests neglect, disappointment, or even betrayal. And immediately, the question became unavoidable. How does a key figure in one of Nigeria's most passionate political movements feel abandoned by its very leader? Supporters rushed to defend Peter Obi. Others accused Monye of watching dirty Rini in public. Critics mocked the movement, saying what they have always wanted to say. The cracks are showing. The movement is falling apart. They are fighting themselves. But beyond the noise, one truth remained. This is the biggest internal shock the Obidient movement has faced since 2023. If this movement is still strong, united and focused as supporters scream, why are insiders stepping out? Why are senior stakeholders complaining publicly? Why didn't the leadership intervene before things got this bad? Why did Monye feel the need to speak out? Why did he feel the need to mention Obi specifically? Why did he say abandoned? Why did he emphasize that communication broke down? And why is nobody inside the core team addressing it publicly? Because these questions expose uncomfortable truths. Truths people inside the movement don't want to admit. Truths opponents have been waiting to weaponize. But let's be honest this afternoon. Movements don't collapse from outside pressure. They collapse from internal silence, from ignored frustrations, from overworked volunteers, from unrecognized sacrifices. The reactions online have been nothing short of explosive. Modis is hot. You can hear it between the lines. Obi should have lashed out. This is not good. The enemies are trying to break us. This is why Nigeria does not progress. No structure, no communication. If mobilization collapses, the movement collapses. If something is wrong at the top, they need to fix it before it is too late. Nobody is neutral. Everyone has picked a side, and the comment sections have turned into a battleground. Supporters are attacking supporters. Volunteers are blaming coordinators. Coordinators are blaming leadership. Leadership pretending everything is fine. But the truth is undeniable. The resignation exposed internal wounds that have been quietly breeding for months. Now, here is where things get a suspicious turn. Why is Obi silent? Why no direct statement? Why no personal outreach made public? Why does every controversy around the movement end in silence? People are asking, is the leadership overwhelmed? Is there a loss of structure? Are there internal disagreements? Is the movement losing direction? Or is someone deliberately trying to weaken the structure before 2027? The silence has created a vacuum, and in politics, vacuum is dangerous. And let's ask something even deeper. If a major director feels abandoned, how many silent volunteers feel the same? How many donors? How many coordinators? How many people have walked away quietly without a post, without noise, without explanation? This is bigger than one resignation. This is a symptom of something much deeper. With the 2027 election approaching, every internal conflict is costly. Every misunderstanding drains energy. Every resignation weakens morale. A movement driven by passion must be managed with communication. A structure built by volunteers must be nurtured with recognition. A leader supported by millions must maintain constant communication. Because the truth is simple. If mobilization weakens, the movement weakens. If volunteers feel ignored, enthusiasm drops. If the structure cracks, opponents win. And trust me, the opponents are watching every crack with binoculars. This is not just politics. This is a battle for the soul of a movement. But let's put politics aside and talk about the human side. Maurice Monye's resignation is not just political. It is emotional. It is painful. It is the voice of a man who gave his time, his money, his energy, his royalty, yet felt unseen. He said he remains obedient at heart, which means this is not betrayal. This is heartbreak. How many others are heartbroken? How many are fighting silently? How many are tired? How many are discouraged? How many need reassurance but are too afraid to speak up? This movement is filled with human beings, real people, real sacrifices, real pain. And this resignation is a reminder that passion alone is not enough. Communication matters, recognition matters, unity matters. So now, we are left with the biggest question of all. Is the Obidient movement stronger than its internal cracks? Can it survive without painful honesty and restructuring? Is this resignation the beginning of collapse or the beginning of renewal? Let the debate begin, because this story is far from over. This is Chinik TV. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Any other time. We have short-term plans, we have medium-term.
We want better.